what I'm going to need to bottle my 5 gallons of beer. First, I've got 5 gallons of finished beer over here in my primary fermenter. I've got my bottling bucket right here with spigot down here. I've got a racking cane with siphon tubing right here that I'm going to use to siphon the finished beer from this container into this container. I've got a bottle filler right here that's going to help me, and I'm going to show you how to use that in a minute. I've got my bottle capper, two-handled bottle capper right there. This is, well, obviously a beer bottle. We need enough clean and sanitized beer bottles to contain all 5 gallons of beer here. I've got a small saucepan that I'm going to use to boil my priming sugar in, along with a little bit of water. And finally, I've got enough bottle caps to cap all the bottles. This little package has about 50 bottle caps in it. Before bottling your beer, be sure you have enough bottles. Here I've got a 12-ounce bottle, a 16-ounce bottle, and a 22-ounce bottle. Using a mixture of different size bottles is okay. You just want to make sure you have enough to contain the full 5 gallons of beer. 5 gallons converts to about 640 ounces, so you can do the math beforehand depending on how many bottles you happen to have. I wouldn't go any larger than a 22-ounce bottle, because the larger the size container, the less sugar you need to carbonate the beer. So if you've got a mixture of a bunch of small bottles and, say, some quart bottles, you're going to have some beers that are overcarbonated and some that might be a little undercarbonated. There are 2 steps to preparing your bottles. First, you need to make sure your bottles are clean, physically clean. No dust, no grime, no dirt. You can use the bottle brush that came in your kit for that. The second step is going to be sanitizing. Again, just like we did with the fermenting bucket before. We're going to use a chemical sanitizer, a no-rinse sanitizer, in order to make sure there's no bacteria or wild yeast on these bottles before we put the beer into them. I'm done cleaning my bottles. Now I need to sanitize them. It's okay to sanitize your bottles by soaking them in a bucket or a tub, but today I'm going to use a bottle rinser and a bottle tree in order to make the job a little bit easier for me. So first I'm going to put the rinser on top of the tree. I'm going to take my clean bottle, I'm going to put it on top here, and I'm going to go ahead and pump it like this. That's going to spray the sanitizer up into the bottles. I just need to do that a few times, and then I can put the bottle on the tree like that. Now to the next one, pump it a few times, hang it on the tree to drain. Another one. After a while I can do this with 2 hands, and I can be done sanitizing 2 cases of bottles in no time at all.